We'll start in just a minute. Oh, you're waiting there, Mike. Doing good. Are you? How are you? Oh, checking here. Am I counting this right? What are you, number 10 there? You didn't do too bad. I think, excuse me, even for as expensive as this draft, this archive box was, I think this is a pretty good draft, like cost-wise, for what you get for the the top spots in here. A decent amount of stuff. All right, let's get started. Okay, we got ourselves tonight archive box of Women of Star Trek. This out right here. Break spots by blowout cards. So, being an archive box, we already know what's in here on the whole, just the printing plates. I don't believe there's any other randomness. Should I save the plates for last? Usually box A is the non-autographs, but the plates are probably in here. I don't know. They'll be on the bottom if they are. Nope. Okay, good. They're in the other box. Case toppers. Excuse me. So you get just about all of the inserts. You know, we don't get the metal cards. There's 89 total autographs. Oh, the plates are in the packs. Oh, that's gonna... Alright, card number 65. Alfre Woodard, right? Lily Sloan from First Contact. crimped it in the... It's a little bit better. I think the magenta plate, the way with the backgrounds of these cards, I think the magenta plate's going to pop the best. No, it's definitely not the worst one you can get, but, you know, oh, there's definitely betters. The one thing about with Rittenhouse, when they pack a card that's in a soft sleeve, more than not, it's crimped in the, ooh, maybe not the magenta. Gives her some demon eyes. And the yellow. I'll make sure there's a complete set in here before for whoever picks this out of the draft. I got a lot of extras from the breaks. I'm sure everybody is waiting, but the second, I got a second box that just went up yesterday, or maybe it was this morning. So, you know, I really like the set, and I think the base cards are really, really nice. The biggest gripe from this that I've heard and that I agree with is that the set could have been a little bit larger. You know, there's a ton of filler in these boxes. Maybe another parallel, not a parallel, make up another insert. Now, I don't know if they're in there as just the sketches, but also in the last few releases, the metal portrait cards, usually you could pull the originals. Surprised they didn't do that in this one. Not sure how long it'll last, but I've noticed a few things have actually come down in price, so I know it's tougher with the holidays, but I might put up a few. I don't usually include the wrappers just because it's only 2 boxes worth, but I can put them with the base set if somebody wants them. I mean, I definitely don't feel that 2 boxes worth of wrappers are worth their own spot. I'll put it that way. You know, at least a case. A case is enough to get. Well, actually, not even anymore. A lot of the the rewards cards have been more expensive. You know, they haven't been. Most of the cards used to just be 300 points. Now, a lot of them now are 6, 12, 15. You know, whether it's a a metal card or something. But that's why when it came to archive boxes, I never bothered. It's just not even 100 points. But if you want the wrappers and you pick the base spot, I can throw them in there. That is not a problem. Because I know for me, I have a box here that I put extra wrappers in, and I just keep it there until I get enough to send in, which takes a very long time. So have you picked up anything or opened anything lately, Mike? All right, so the first thing I'm going to say I'm really surprised about is that the archive exclusive cards are not in a top loaders. And this first pack is really thick. I wonder if they put them all in the same pack. I mean, I'm not even looking to see who's in here. But could you imagine opening a pack up and getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 autographs in one pack? All right, so we go Tracy Scoggins. There's our Miss Barrett. Sharice Baker Bernard. Lanai Chapman. Alex Datcher. There you go. Marina Sirtis. Jandy Swanson. And Esty Chandler. I know everybody's going to wait until Series 2 comes out for Game of Thrones, but they actually had Series 1 down to $12.75, which is the cheapest that Blowout's ever had it. So that's one of the things I was looking at. I doubt, the only problem is because Series 2 is coming out in, what, 2 weeks, I doubt I'd be able to fill a break of it. But there's a few other ones that I've noticed have gotten cheaper that I'm gonna throw it out there. I know I always ask everybody because I honestly don't know, but are you in the Facebook group, Mike? I lose track. Tanya Lamani, because we did just do a break for Series 1 of Iron Anniversary in there. Alice Eve, I was able to pick up a case for like $1,000. Eileen Seeley, I don't remember seeing that one in the cases that we opened. Barbara Luna, and I'll say it every time, I really like her signature. I love the way she does that with the B's and the L's. No, I wish we did. We did pull a Tyrion auto relic. Yeah, we did pretty good. Just being able to fill some breaks lately. Everybody's, itching for them. Boy, these packs, they're like hermetically sealed. It's like all the air's been sucked out of them. There's no play. But we did that one. We just did Mandalorian Season 2. And we're going to do Star Wars, we're going to do Chrome Legacy also. There's a little mark on the bottom of this card. Fionnula Flanagan. Can't quite tell what that is. 3 little lines. Oh, I'm sorry. Just want to show you that. I'm not sure what that is. Tig Notaro. Well, I'm really not focusing tonight. There we go. Julie Warner. And Angelina Fiordalisi. Probably not for Stellar. Actually, I'm kind of slacking on that one because it's still a little ways off. But I had reserved 2 spots from a guy who just joined the site. Who he's in most of my breaks over on Facebook, and I don't think he's understanding the site because he's like I had to bug him like 3 times to reserve the spots, and then he's got to pay for him still. So unless he changed his mind, no, there isn't. I think at this point though, even if I were to ask and try and put another break up, I don't think it would fill because, I mean, let's be honest, the price point for everything nowadays is just so high. Barbara Anderson, that I think it'd be tough to fill. Oyin Oladejo, you're more than welcome to post in any of the break threads. Mary Wiseman, if somebody wants to move a slot, because well, obviously in the hit draft we haven't done the random yet. I believe both randoms were done in the Super Snakes. Lindsey Hawn. So I did have one person ask me about doing a stellar break on Facebook. Rosalind Landor. And Sharon Thomas. I wish I had the money laying around for just one of the hit drafts. But since I am not an autograph collector, the product, you know, I guess if I got lucky enough to get a good spot, I don't make Ian money. Pamela Winslow. Marnie Mossaman. And Marie Marshall. Yeah, I need to do those, be one of these full-time breakers, not just a hobby breaker. Of course, I don't envy, watching. I mean, I don't watch the breaks, but seeing those breaks for, um, here's 100 cases of Bowman or whatever. Forget that. Dina Meyer, Tamlin Tomita, Barbara Baldwin. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. That's the thing that's a shame as the actresses and actors get older. We had pulled Nichelle Nichols out of the Star Trek inscriptions that we did the other night, and that's a shame. Barbara Bosson, Cindy Katz, and Mary Chieffo. Camille Saviola, Lucy Boyer, Beth Toussaint, Daphne Ashbrook. Yeah, I was not aware that, I don't know if it's family members, whoever her people are, that they just kind of take her around to these shows and she just make her just sign away. She's not even fully aware where she's at. Gina Hecht, Wendy Roby, Lindsay Ridgway, Sarah Middich. Just reminds me of like Ted Williams, before he passed away, with his kids. That also. April Tatro. There you go. Ashley Judd. Linda Park. And Kathleen Garrett. Louise Swirl. Oh, and there she is. Nichelle Nichols. Carrie Keene. Marianne Plunkett. You never know. I mean, you think about it. You know, the plates are going to be tough because it's not a main character, so I think they'll be, you know, up there. You have pretty much all the exclusives should go up relatively high. I think the base and insert spot, if somebody didn't open any of this themselves, I think that just, you know, by value, that should go high. Joanna Miles, Stephanie Erb, but then is it just one card? Yeah, Juliana Donald. But you have the Nichols, the Judd, the Barrett. I'm trying to think who else is. I'm trying to remember the exclusions from the archive box. I think Kirstie Alley is in here. I'm sure Nicole's in here. I mean, she had what, 4 different cards. Helene Udy. Is she in the archive box? Courtney Peldon. Deborah Lacey. You know, I don't know Deborah Lacey, but I feel like they could have had a picture that was not her illuminated, unless that's the only way she was shown in her episodes. So you might have a chance at it. Margaret Reed. Correct. Sophia Boutella. See, like she's like Boutella, she's somebody, she'll be high. She won't be as high as the Judd. Diane Salinger. Evelyn Guerrero. I think she might be the hardest autograph to pull. I know we didn't get her. And somebody saw. Can't think, one of the bigger non-sport breakers. I think opened up 5 cases and they only hit 1. Now is Green in here as a single or not, because she has the double? Brooke Bundy. Here's Kirstie Alley. Judith Jones. Carolyn Allport. Now again, same thing with Kirstie Alley. Maybe whoever has the pick above you has the Judd but doesn't have the Alley, so she'll take, you know, they'll take the Alley. Yeah, I think it's going to go Ryan 1, Duel 2. And then I'm not sure. I have the thing up. Let's see. Peyton List. I could see that one going up above the Judd. Felicia Bell, I don't believe so. Deborah Van Valkenburg, I doubt it, but I could be wrong on her. And then the Duel. The Duel should be above it. Oh, there it is. Ursuline Bryant. Walker Brandt. Carol Selman. And there's Jerry Ryan. That's nice and bold. I don't see any streaking. It's all on the card. We'll keep that one separate. Well, if that's how they're doing it, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. So Michelle Yeoh. See, now again, that's another one. I mean, not in the Star Trek world, but in the acting world in general. I mean, she should be higher than Ashley Judd. Here's our accidental. I love how they snuck that one in by accident. Michelin Sisti. Paige Long. And Ellen Bry. Considering I know that the exclusives are in these packs that I've got left, it really makes me hesitant to try and rip them open. Yeah. All right, Susan Christie, and I don't know if she always put her name on there. Anna Katerina, Amy Pietz, and here is Isa Briones. So again, you go for the hot new actress in the Star Trek world. Maybe she goes ahead of Ashley Judd. Ada Maris, or Ada. There's Peyton List. Catherine Hicks. And here is Nicole. Now I think there's only one version, right, in here? I mean, she won't be as high as Judd, but she'll be up there. Catherine Hicks actually surprises me. I mean, again, I guess I think of them as an overall acting career You know, she's been in a bunch of other things, but her autograph isn't really all that valuable. Oh, somebody posted. Fertila Damas. Here's our duel. Oh, Deborah Van Valkenburg. They put all the exclusives in this last pack. And Felicia Bell. All right, so there's 2 packs left, and you're saying Whoopi should be in one of these. Too many autographs to keep track of, but I know we didn't pull Whoopi Goldberg. Robin Curtis. Here's our Grace Lee Whitney. And I think that's with love. I believe that says up in the top there, W Love. Henriette Ivanins. And Saya Batten. This archive box is going to wipe me out of top loaders. Victoria George. Adele Yoshioka. Carrie Foster. And last but not least, now, you know, she was a pretty well integrated character in Next Generation. Does all of her current, like her career of on The View and everything, does that do anything to her Star Trek? Like, does it help it, hurt it? I mean, since she doesn't do, you know, movies or anything anymore. I'm actually, yeah, it's funny. I'm actually glad that the last packs that I opened happened to be all the exclusives and everything. That's always the worst thing is when you open up, you know, you have no idea what you're going to get when you're opening up a regular, you know, box. And you pull one good autograph and then the last 3 in the case are all just scrubs. All right, so really, I mean, not much to review here. I'll go over the exclusives just so you can see those since they're exclusive. Felicia Bell, Deborah Van Valkenburg, Mia Kirshner, Soniqua Martin Green, duel. And happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody else who's watching. Peyton List, if you celebrate, of course. And our obvious number 1, Jerry Ryan. So congratulations to whoever was the number 1. And our plates were card number 65, Lily Sloan. Again, I believe that's Alfre Woodard. I'll put these in new top loaders because just like it usually happens, the top loader gets pinched in the wrapper. But the plate itself appears to be okay, no problems. I will start scanning a little bit tonight. It's a lot of scans, so I don't know if I'm going to get them all done tonight, but I will try. My weekend, happy for me, my weekend is pretty well booked. It is the last day of rec soccer tomorrow, so we'll be done with that. But then for anybody who follows the MLS, the playoffs start, and taking the family to the Philadelphia Union game tomorrow afternoon. So I will be pretty well tied up. So if I don't get it all done, I should be able to finish it by Sunday. But I'll make sure I at least get the scans of the exclusive stuff. Everything else is kind of straightforward. I didn't notice any, smudge signatures or anything, but I'll take a look again. And I will also make sure that there is a complete base set there. I have a bunch of extras from the couple of cases we opened up. Okay, so go on blowout cards. There is still a break for Pop Century that comes out now on Black Friday. They released names of a lot of signers that weren't on the sell sheet, so if you're interested, it looks like this is it's a fun one to open up. Star Wars Masterworks is still filling. I'm going to be posting up also. There's a couple of things that are actually relatively cheap right now, so if anybody wants to get in on a cheap break, more for the fun of it, we can give that one a shot. Go join the Facebook group, iFish73 Non-Sport Group Breaks. We just finished up a break of Iron Anniversary Series 1. We did a break of Mandalorian Season 2. We're going to be breaking Chrome Legacy in a couple of days. We just filled that one. We're going to try and do a second Mandalorian Season 2. And I'm also going to see if there's interest in trying Stellar over on Facebook. Somebody had asked. So we'll, see about that. If you're interested in seeing me break something, shoot me a message here on YouTube. Subscribe to that one or follow it. Message me on Blowout. Message me on Facebook. I do respond to everybody eventually. So thanks for watching, and everybody have a happy and healthy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, and I'll see you.